The topic that we're talking about is type of energy and energy conversion. What is energy? Energy is the fundamental need of our everybody life. So much so that the quality of life and even its sustenance is dependent of the availability of energy. Forms of energy. There are many different types of energy which all fall into two primary forms, kinetic and potential. Energy can transform from one type to another, but it can never be destroyed or created. What are the different types of energy? Types of energy can be categorized into two broad categories. Kinetic energy is the energy or of moving object, and potential energy, energy that is stored. They are the two basic forms of energy. The other types of energy is thermal energy. Thermal energy is created from the vibration of atoms and molecules within substances. They are the faster they move, the more energy they can possess, and the hotter they become. Thermal energy is also called the heat energy. Chemical energy. Chemical energy is stored in the bonds of atoms and molecules. It is the energy that holds the particles together. Third, chemical energy is found in food, biomass, petroleum, and natural gas. Nuclear energy is stored in the nucleus of atom. This energy is released when the nuclei and combine or split apart. Nuclear power plants split the nuclei of uranium atoms to produce electricity. Electrical energy. Electrical energy is the movement of electrons, the tiny particles that make up atom, along with protons and neutrons. Electrons that move through a wire are called electricity. Lightning is another example of electrical energy. Radiant energy. Radiant energy, also known as as light energy or electromagnetic energy. Radiant energy is a type of kinetic energy that travels in waves. Examples include the energy from the sun, X-ray, and radio wave. Light energy. Light energy is a form of electromagnetic radiation. Light consists of photons, which are produced when an object's atoms heat up. Light travels in waves and is the only form of energy visible by human eye. Motion energy. Motion energy or mechanical energy is the energy stored in objects. As objects move faster, more energy is stored. Example of motion energy include wind and flowing river, a moving car, or a person running. Sound energy. Sound energy is the movement of energy through substances. It moves in wave and is produced when a force makes an object or substance vibrate. There are usually much less energy in sound than in other forms of energy. Elastic energy. Elastic energy is a form of potential energy that is stored in an elastic object, such as a coiled spring or a stretched elastic band. Elastic object stored elastic energy when a force causes them to be stretched or squashed. Gravitational energy. Gravitational energy is a form of potential energy. It is an energy associated with gravity or gravitational force. In other words, the energy held by an object when it is in high position compared to lower position. Energy conservation. Energy conservation from one form to another is well-known phenomenon. The law of the conservation even tells us that the only thing that place with energy is takes the place with energy is the transformation which from one form to another. This means that we can convert electrical energy into heat energy and light energy. Solar energy can be converted to chemical energy. Potential energy can be converted into kinetic energy. Gravitational potential energy can be converted into kinetic energy, or etc. There are the types of energy conservation. There are various types of energy all around us, and these energy sources can be converted from one form to another, as explained below. Light energy can be converted to heat energy. Electrical energy can be converted to mechanical energy, or light energy, or heat energy, or etc. Chemical energy can be converted to electrical energy, and thermal energy can be converted to heat energy. Mechanical energy can be converted to electrical energy, potential energy, etc. Nuclear energy can be converted to light energy or heat energy. The solar energy can be converted to heat energy or chemical energy and electrical energy. The gravitational potential energy can be converted to kinetic energy. The evolution of energy conservation. First, the use of fire. The first evidence of energy conversion from the early age is when the ancient human discovered the use of fire. They burned dried plant, wood, and animal waste and used the resultant energy for cooking and heating. Second, the water wheels. The earliest evidence of machine being used to grind grain is that a water wheel, which was later also used to drive sawmill and pump, driving tilt hammer or forging iron, etc. Water mills were the primary means of mechanical power production, rivaled only occasionally by windmill. Windmill, a part of water wheels. Windmill were also used as source of energy to replace the animal muscle. Windmill were used in various parts of the world to convert the wind energy into mechanical energy for grinding grain, pumping water, and draining the lowland areas. Evolution during the Industrial Revolution. First, steam engine. When the rapid growth of energy around the mid-16th century, there was a pressing need for a new source of motive power, particularly those independent of geographic location and weather condition. To meet the demands of the industry, the steam engine was developed as the first device to converting thermal energy into mechanical energy. The new common energy engine. A few years later, a better or more efficient version of the steam pump, which consisted of cylinder fitted with a piston, was developed. Although engine of this kind converted only about 1% of thermal energy in the steam to mechanical energy, they remained unrivaled for more than 50 years. Watts energy. Subsequently, in later years, the new common energy was modified by adding a separate condenser to make it necessarily to heat and cool the cylinder, which is rope. Since the cylinder and piston remained at steam temperature while the engine was operating, the fuel cost dropped by about 75%. Later, many improvement of existing technology for energy conversion was carried out, which saw the development of many other technologies. Devices such as the Stirling engine, internal combustion engine, electrical generator, and motors.